During a family vacation, my parents told me to sleep on the couch so my brother could have the bed. I smirked and said, "That's funny because I booked the penthouse suite." Their faces dropped when the hotel manager announced. Growing up, I learned one thing very quickly: my younger brother, Ryan, could do no wrong. He was the golden child, the one my parents adored, the one who got everything handed to him, while I was treated like an afterthought. Birthdays. His were full of expensive gifts, elaborate parties, and a cake big enough to feed the whole neighborhood. Mine, a grocery store cake and a half-hearted, "Happy birthday, kid." My parents pulled every string, used every connection, and threw money at his education like it was their life's mission. Me. I had to work part-time jobs and take out loans just to make it through. It was always Ryan first, me second. If he wanted something, he got it. If I wanted something, I had to fight for scraps. I spent years biting my tongue, swallowing my pride, and accepting my place as the less important child. But this trip, this was the moment I decided I was done playing along. It was supposed to be a family vacation to New York City. My parents were the ones who planned it, which meant, of course, that Ryan's needs came first. He got to choose the activities, the restaurants, everything. I was barely even consulted. Honestly, I wouldn't have even gone if I hadn't overheard my parents talking one night. "We don't have enough to book the suite," my mom had said. "Then we'll just put him on the couch," my dad replied, not even bothering to say my name. "Ryan needs a proper bed." That was the moment something inside me snapped. I was 27 years old. I had a steady job, a good income, and for the first time in my life, I had the power to change the narrative. So I did. The day of the trip, we all arrived at the hotel. It was a stunning 5-star place right in the heart of Manhattan, the kind of place my parents would never have booked if it weren't for Ryan's high standards. As we stood at the check-in counter, my mother casually handed her credit card to the receptionist. "We have a reservation under Taylor." The receptionist typed for a moment, then frowned. I don't see a reservation under that name." My mother's smile faltered. "That's impossible. I booked the executive suite weeks ago." The receptionist shook her head. "I'm sorry, but we don't have any reservations under your name." I leaned forward, smirking. "That's because I made the reservation." My dad's head snapped toward me. "What?" I pulled out my phone and turned the screen toward them, showing the confirmation email. "Yeah, see, after I overheard you guys deciding that I was going to be sleeping on a couch like some unwanted guest, I figured I'd handle the booking myself." Silence. Then the receptionist smiled. "Ah yes, we do have a reservation under your name, sir, and you're in the penthouse suite." My mother's jaw dropped. My dad just blinked like he couldn't process the words. "And Ryan, oh Ryan, looked pissed." "To the penthouse," my mom stammered.